What's up? Screw it. Drink it. What's the wrong hole? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about history. So, just like the internet, history is distorted. Facts and truth are distorted terribly. They made in one Glenn Beck video I watched. I learned a lot from Glenn Beck. Um, that I'm just like spitting out the stuff that I just learned from just a minute ago, a second ago, a day ago, and then learn more stuff. Then I'll just make some more videos. Learn from books like Honest Parallels, a history book. This history book, Honest Parallels. Some history that not a lot of people know, but lots of people know. Lots of people who read this book, Honest Parallels, know the history of philosophical history before Nazi Germany. What happened in Nazi Germany before Nazi Germany that led to the Holocaust and all that. So yeah, it's distorted history. It's nothing new. It's nothing new in the 18th, 17th, 16th century. They made some books. Not century, but in the 1860s they made books, and then the 1930s or 40s or so they made more history books and other history books, and they took out some facts and evidence and eyewitnesses from the books, and they edit the books, and then they edit more books, and then they edit more, so on and so forth. It's a ever going, not circle, but ever going stream of information that's sometimes false. They made some books about criticizing George Washington, one of the founders of America. And then now in Chicago, I said this in one video before. In Chicago, they're trying to edit the history books, make it less racist. That means like no slavery, no segregation, no Jim Crow laws, whatever. So they're trying to get rid of the racist parts of history in Chicago in their history textbooks, in the school history textbooks. It's terrible, but it's nothing new. They've been doing this shit for a long time. They've been distorting the truth for a long time. Truth of history. Like in America, in school textbooks, they left some parts of Nazi Germany, World War II, some parts that so it's good to read some different history books, different opinions, different worldviews of history, instead of just reading one book. Like, I know everything about history because I read just one book. Just read some more books, learn some stuff. Like, this book. What's the other history book? I think I have another history book. Oh, Metal History, Heavy Metal History, Metal, great book. Heavy Metal, music, great music. Yeah, some history books. But yeah, it's distorted. And then now Marxists, Black Lives Matter, and racial groups. Black Lives Matter is not too much of a racial group. It's a Marxist group. Marxists, and you know who? Like China edited their history books to fit their agenda, the Communist Party's agenda. So that's Marxist philosophy. Like, get rid of the oaths, the four oaths, four or five oaths, four oaths. What Glenn Beck says, that the communist China and communism in general, they're trying to edit the history books to fit their agenda, the communist agenda. So yeah, it's terrible. And Black Lives Matter is a communist group. It's communist. They're trained Marxists. They said it themselves, and they're taking over the sports, and then the entertainment. The left is taking over the whole entertainment and schools and colleges and all that. Not all colleges, but some colleges. Some colleges are very Christian-like colleges. College. Yeah. Forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah, history. I just slapped myself. Okay. This is freestyle and all that. This is 4 minutes into this video. Okay. So yeah. And even on the internet, it's distorted. The history is distorted. The information, truth is distorted throughout the internet. Then there's some conspiracy nuts, for example, conspiracy theorists on like Alex Jones, Who else? Alex Jones, Hyperionism, Morgs. He's a conspiracy nut. Illuminati and all that bullshit. Morg's a conspiracy nut. Alex Jones is a conspiracy nut. Who else is a conspiracy nut? Oh, well, the alt right is conspiracy nuts too. They're conspiracy nuts. Red Axe conspiracy nuts. So yeah, and there's different websites on the internet that shows like, oh, 9/11 is an inside job, whatever. It was a lie. 9/11 never happened. It's just not never happened, but 9/11 is an inside job. George Bush, blah blah, all this conspiracy theory bullshit. So yeah, they distort the truth. They so you can't trust even the history books. Not even the history books. You can't trust the history books. The internet. It's terrible. Can't trust the president either. All presidents suck. Every president sucks. Even the ones that like they suck too. 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. Yeah, so that's about it. Be careful who you trust, which books you read, what websites you look at. Make sure there's some eyewitnesses when it comes to history, when it comes to history books. Yeah, so make sure these people who write about history, who write about science, write about psychology. Make sure they have a PhD in or some credentials that show that they're professionals. Make sure they did the work instead of just saying some shit like I know this because I wrote a book. No, you know it, but you say you know it, but you might be lying to people. Just like Teal Swan and David Avocado Wolf. Just like Teal Swan and David Avocado Wolf. Oh, damn, my voice was weird. Okay, so yeah, or like all these gurus claiming that they know shit about psychology and shit, but they don't know shit. So yeah, be careful who you trust. Be careful. The books, the websites. That's about it. That's all. I don't want to repeat myself again. I just did right now, but fuck it. Peace out.